Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, the glazing of XDefiant ends. Okay, I'm tired of seeing it. Tired of seeing it on Twitter. Tired of seeing it on Reddit. Tired of seeing COD players cope themselves into a coma, or should I say copema, in every social media platform of all time because they just want a COD alternative. I get it. Call of Duty sucks, right? Now people don't want to deal with it. People don't want to deal with the SPMM. People don't want to deal with the aim assist, maybe. But guys, we have to be adults about the conversation. XDefiant has been out for a couple days, and we've had God knows how many playtests, and the issues I'm gonna bring up in this video are just as bad, if not worse, than I've experienced in some of the previous playtests. So it's time to air it all out, ladies and gentlemen. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and if you want an honest viewpoint on pretty much every FPS game that releases, definitely watch the streams and subscribe to the channel. So with that pitch out of the way, the first thing we're going to talk about is dying around corners. Oh boy! Let's just run some clips. My God! The netcode is, doesn't it just want to make you projectile vomit? Like, I have experienced bad networking, bad netcode, dying around corners in essentially almost every FPS game I've ever played. I've never seen it as egregious as XDefiant. And it's not like XDefiant is some sort of massive combined arms shooter where, for instance, like Battlefield, there are up to 128 people on the server straining it, right? This is a fairly small player count game, okay? The server, like, desync or whatever you want to call it, the dying around corners for a game like this is nothing short of unacceptable. These are egregious. I am behind the wall for, in some cases, maybe over a second. That is insanity for a game that's trying to compete with Call of Duty. It is, and this has persisted throughout every single playtest. And I'm not saying they can't fix it, but it sure as hell doesn't look like they're doing a good job of fixing it, does it? Oh, but that's not all people are talking about with XDefiant. No. The overall game balance is honestly just alarming in some cases. For instance, sniping is just flat out, plain and simple overpowered. I know some people are gonna cry in the comments saying, oh, you stupid reg gunners can never pick up a sniper. You know what's funny? Here's my first ever time spawning with a sniper in this game. The problem with XDefiant's sniper balance is that the snipers are not only incredibly easy to use, the problem is XDefiant as a game has a longer than average full auto time to kill. And when you leave snipers in the game that can one-shot people in the chest as easily as XDefiant snipers can, you're just basically creating a disastrous situation. Because the longer the average time to kill is for full auto weapons, the more overpowered those one-shot snipers get, because the longer time the one-shot snipers have to aim down sights and kill you. This is a very delicate balance situation. I understand that. The way you sort of fix this, in my opinion, is you have to mess with things like ADS times. You have to mess with things such as sprint-to-fire speeds, perhaps. Just one of those things, or maybe both of those things. But the fact of the matter is, sniping in this game's way too easy, and I don't care what anyone says. I've played many games with one-shot snipers. These stick out as just too easy to use for how effective they are. But not even one-shot snipers in their current state are as annoying as some of the abilities simply available to the characters in this game. Comment down below if you are annoyed seeing scanned by Intel scan, scanned by sonar goggles, right? Who has played against the Wallhack character in XDefiant? Oh, I have. Let me tell you how fun that was. Remove it from the game before I send my keyboard out that window. You understand? Stop putting Wallhacks in games. I'm tired of it. I don't want to hear it. Literally delete it. Let me explain something to you, right? When you give a character Wallhacks as their ability, that's strong enough. But when you make their ultimate Wallhacks, but this time across the entire map, and you give them a one-shot pistol, guys, what are you guys doing? Is this some sort of sick joke? I'm serious. Like, it actually doesn't make any sense to me. And then the shield wall guy, oh man. I mean, him in certain scenarios, I'm aware EMP grenades counter the shields, but he is super strong. The medic, have you ever tried to kill someone that's standing in their medic ult? They get double HP and the regen is insane. I know it's an ultimate ability, but it's essentially just a free ticket to ego chow the entire team. And believe me, I've done that and I've just stood right in front of them and killed literally the entire team before. Okay, maybe it's happened in some of the background gameplay you've watched. And then the piece de resistance, at least in my opinion, is the spider drone. Oh my god. How annoying is that thing? I'm aware you can shoot it, but the fact that it just stun locks you in place, that might be the worst feeling thing in the game. Really. You go from playing the game, la da 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 da, oh, spider drone, and just... And again, I want to make all this very clear. A lot of these issues have persisted, for this point, probably over a year. For all these playtests. All these playtests. These have persisted. So it just makes you wonder, what are they actually doing to XDefiant? And people are saying this game's going to compete with Call of Duty? Are you guys good? Like, for real though, like, are you guys good? Do you need help? I'm sorry, it's not competing with Call of Duty. It'll have its time in the sun, like XDefiant's having right now, obviously. But guys, XDefiant is not competing with Call of Duty. Call of Duty couldn't care less about this game's release. And the final thing I'll talk about in this video is just some aspects of the gunplay and the hit registration. I made a tweet a couple days ago, basically just asking like if I was tripping. Because I basically tweeted a clip, me just seemingly beaming this guy, half of my shots hitting, and then my reticle is doing a samba dance on my screen. And thank God people agreed with me, right? People were like, yeah, man, this feels bad too. Or yeah, like, why does it work like that? Guys, why are you putting visual recoil in the game? How many games have to do this before the developers realize that visual recoil is just a terrible mechanic? Can we stop this? For real. I want to help. We want to help as a community. The game would just be better if there wasn't any visual recoil, and then the hit registration at sometimes is extremely spotty. I've seen clips on Reddit of people just mag dumping into people and doing 0 damage. So it's clearly a massive problem, and it needs to be fixed. So those are my thoughts about XDefiant after a couple days of playing it, after a couple days of the game being out. I said on Twitter this game is 99% the same as the playtests. And again, I would have to reiterate that point. I just don't see where the hype for this game is coming from other than people coping and wanting a COD alternative. And I understand that. I really genuinely understand that. I want a COD alternative because I believe that Call of Duty in its current state, especially for mouse and keyboard players, is simply abhorrent to experience. And it's sad that we have to get excited for games like XDefiant, which, to be honest, don't really deserve this excitement. I'm sorry they don't. So let me know what you think in the comment section. Let me know if you share any of these thoughts or experiences. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I stream every single day on YouTube and Twitch. Links in the description. Follow me on Twitter, all the things. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.